Willis. Isn't it pretty cool to feel this, Patrick? You can feel this during the playoffs and in New Orleans, couldn't you?
Yeah, it is, man. I think we have the best fans in America. You know, I think we have the best fans in the game.
So we can talk about it. So this is just the passion that we saw in New Orleans. What, as a player for you, Pat, has it been like working a couple of months now since New Orleans to say this year you're going to get that ring?
Really, I mean, you know, going there and playing that game and coming up short like we did, you know, it just creates that much more fire within, you know, to go back and win it. You know, and that's what we're about right now, and that's the approach we take.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that, you know, as a player from the 80s, playing with great players like Joe Montana and Ronnie Lott and Jerry Rice, this guy would have fit right on that team. He's the closest thing to Ronnie Lott I've ever seen.
You know, I mean, I still remember last year, you know, working out in my house, and I was watching the Super Bowl.
They're just stopped.
When y'all sat down and y'all talk about, you know, the road to the Super Bowl, y'all won it. And I remember sitting down watching all of them, from the first one all the way up to the last one, and I just remember saying to myself, like, we're gonna get there, like, and we're gonna win it. And just seeing yourself and seeing Ronnie Lott, seeing Jerry Rice, Roger Craig,
you guys have your
just
phones
all
out
those
for the
guys. You know,
texting
it makes you. It makes you just want to go that much harder. It makes you want to bring
this is really a line
back here because it's been way too long.
Yeah, it's a line. We should ask.
You know, Pat, when you drive in to the facility, now you're back. The players are all back, getting ready, starting off-season workouts. When you drive in
a whole bunch of people there that just
Santa
wandered
Clara,
off.
you see that stadium.
There's a whole bunch
You
of
think
people
a year
there
ago
just
we
got
were
in
standing there and it was dirt. And now it's the real thing. And you know you're going to be playing in that stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I actually went in there on Friday, you know, Friday being the year anniversary, you know, that they broke the ground, had the groundbreaking, and just to look around and see, like, how fast they put it up. Honestly, I mean, it's amazing to see how fast they work, but at the same time, to me, you know, I'm just wondering, like, man, how they put this building up so fast, like, is it safe? But, you know, I'm sure it will be, so I really look forward to being in it.
So when you're a great player and you get all this notoriety, you get to ask to do national commercials like Visa. So have you guys seen this Visa commercial? It's pretty funny, man. Did you have a good time doing that?
I did. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun shooting. I shot in LA, in Pasadena, and honestly, you know, it was the first time, you know, in my career that I got to shoot a commercial like that, you know, where I had to do a lot of talking. You know, all the other commercials have been about, you know, action, you know, running here, you know, screaming a little bit, but I actually had to talk, you know, I actually had to, like, act a little bit, you know, and it was a little tough, but I like pressure, you know, I like pressure because, you know, once you succeed, then it just builds your confidence for something else greater. So I'm glad y'all liked it, and keep doing it.
Action movies next?
No, not yet. My action is here on the football field, trying to bring the championship back here.
So I got to tell you that everybody needed a little break after the season. Got to give your body a little chance to heal and rest. You went on a big old fishing trip. Biggest fish you caught. What was the biggest fish you caught?
I did. I went to Anguilla and with some friends of mine. And, we went deep sea fishing, and I caught. You know, honestly, we didn't weigh them, but they felt like
spilling from 4 different places.
But I caught a butterfish, snappers, triggerfish. That's my first time we catching those, so it was a lot of fun.
Good dinners?
It was. We actually took it back to the hotel, and we had a chef, and he cooked it for us, and it was really good.
Well, you know,
3
Dwight was a part of it. He mentioned all those great names, teams that he played with and partners. You think about this, fans, how great we are going into the new stadium next year. But to know that it's Patrick and Bones.
Make sure to save your phones out.
You know that. But I mean, could you have two better linebackers to anchor our defense going in the stadium for the next 10 years? It's incredible.
Yeah, I don't think so. And not only great players, this is one of the greatest guys of all time right here.
I'll say it again, we have the best fans, I feel like, in all the sports. But what makes it that much more better is when you go into work every day and you love being around your teammates. And in Navarro, I mean I can't call him little brother because he's almost as big as I am, if not bigger. But he's like my brother, man. We do everything together, and it's been truly a blessing to play beside him. And he knows as well as I do that anytime someone talks about me, anytime we walk together and someone comes up to me, the first thing I do is like, hey, that's Navarro Bowman right there. And they're like, oh, he's Navarro Bowman. So we share the love amongst us because we're just good people like that. And we got a great team, man. I really and truly want y'all to understand that everything we do is about bringing the championship back here to the Bay Area. So.
You know what I haven't heard in about 3 months? Who's got it better than us?
Nobody.
That means football season started. Patrick's going to sign a couple of things here for us.